The monarch's current fate is in dangerous hands. Populations have been consistently declining over the last few decades, but matters took a rather dark turn in the past year. Populations plummeted by 90%, with the International Union for Conservation of Nature declaring that monarchs are now an endangered species in North America. All tracking indicators point to severe weather events, habitat destruction, erratic frost periods, and air pollution as primary factors in spurring this tragic event. However, as our lessons in coevolution show, one cannot only look at factors harming monarchs when considering their endangerment. The safety, security, and viability of the milkweed family is just as important to monarchs as monarchs are to themselves. Without this vital food source, they would have no way to continue their migration or reproductive cycle. As such, conservation biologists must consider crucial coevolutionary relationships between monarchs and milkweed in response to this ecological crisis. While it is indeed depressing to see the adversities faced by monarchs in 2022, all hope is not lost. Year by year, education on the front of climate change and biodiversity are improving, with growing awareness of the importance of green space rising in provinces, states, and territories across North America. Education is always the most important tool to promote good environmental governance, both inside and outside of the classroom. Gearing up a young generation of biologically conscious individuals is crucial to protecting monarchs, milkweed, and countless other species threatened by climate change. Through highlighting the beautiful and irreplaceable evolutionary processes responsible for the monarch migration, the impetus to act can be made stronger, especially at local and regional governmental levels. The success of monarch conservation efforts have been abundant throughout Canada. Various projects, such as those launched by the Worldwide Fund for Nature and the David Suzuki Foundation, have helped promote the sanctioned rearing of monarchs, as well as site-specific designation for milkweed plantings. While these developments are essential to get the ball rolling on monarch conservation, more concrete changes are needed to restore North America's beloved butterfly. As with all other conservation strategies, coevolutionary principles and research can inform our strategy. We know from many research projects in recent years that the destruction of milkweed habitats have played a crucial role in devastating the monarch population. Because the migratory and reproductive processes of the monarch have evolved in sync with milkweed, monarch populations can only be restored if milkweed populations can be preserved in their original state. To achieve this goal, a variety of large-scale policies and initiatives can be considered. As a result of strengthened natural history data and GIS technology, identifying the specific locations of milkweed growth can be easily achieved by today's technological standards. Through coordinating these two sources of knowledge, conservation biologists, researchers, and local governments can identify the exact regions prone to monarch reproduction and migration, with seasonally sensitive plantings being conducted to ensure the reproductive viability of incoming monarchs. Another factor to consider is the role of pesticide and urban pollution in promoting the destruction of milkweed populations. As a result of routine herbicide usage in agricultural environments, such as Roundup Ready, many milkweed populations are being decimated, an increasing phenomenon given the rising rates of mass agriculture. Many scientists have begun to use genetic modification to create more resistant and durable milkweed crops. Through creating new species resistant to particular pesticides and pollutants, milkweed populations can continue to grow throughout the meadows and agricultural ditches of North America, thus keeping the monarch population's host plants in sync with reproductive cycles. While there is so much to be concerned about with regards to monarchs in 2022, there is just as much reason to have optimism in the future of restoration. Understanding evolution is key to promoting all conservation efforts, and the lessons of this module can inspire all of us to create a more scientifically conscientious world, no matter how we contribute.